So what happens when you take a bunch of PCGS graded coins and submit them to the new CAC grading company? I'm going to show you. This is not my submission. This is another coin dealer's submission, and he wanted me to share this and create a video for these coins. And I told him that I would. I'm just going to share them. Either PCGS is getting it wrong, or CAC is just ultra super conservative. We'll have to be the judge by just looking at this and seeing how this pans out, because this is not the first coin dealer who's had this same issue with CAC coin grading. And I'm not bashing CAC coin grading or PCGS. I'm bashing human grading in general, because human grading is not good enough anymore. It'll never be good enough, and we need to move forward with our technology that we have now, artificial intelligence. I will continue to say that, and I will keep saying that, and I've said it for years now, and I will be right. Eventually it will be used to grade our coins. So anyways, let's get into this. My name's Daniel, and you're watching Coin Help You. And I do have a brick and mortar coin shop, and I do send coins off to PCGS and NGC and Annex, and I examine coins all the time, and I look at coins all the time. I'm going to share with you exactly what PCGS said about all these coins. I do have the label. He affixed the label on the back of these coins that he submitted that were previously in PCGS and NGC holders too. I think there's some NGCs as well. So the first coin we're going to look at is a 1961 Proof 66 Red, but it was previously in an NGC holder as Proof 67 Red. So they bumped it down, which really is an opinion. I mean, 66 and 67 is an opinion. Then we have, and this runs the gamut. There's different denominations in here. Not all of them are cents. This one's Unk Details Environmental Damage Small Date. And, you know, as far as the coin's concerned, I mean, you could call toning environmental damage because that's what causes toning, exposure to the environment. This one, I don't know. It's a little dark, a little odd. I don't know. Very common coin, though. Depends on the grade, though, that it was. And this one was in a PCGS holder, 1960 MS64 Red Brown, small date. 1946D, Mid-State MS Details, questionable color, and it has some rainbow quality to it, but like I said, 50-50 on some of this toning. PCGS previously had it graded as a 1946D Mid-State 64 Red Brown. Now, a lot of these would be sent off just to get that toning in a problem-free holder. CAC did not agree with it. Here's another. SMS Details, 1967, questionable color, special mint set. And when you look at this coin, I don't know what caused that toning. It doesn't look very good to me anyways. Doesn't look pleasing. But PCGS had it graded as SP67 Red Brown SMS. The reverse doesn't look too bad. But they problemed these coins that were in previous problem-free PCGS holders. Here's another one. Mid-State Details, questionable color, 1944. And yeah, it just looks like coins that might have been in wrappers that got wet maybe. I don't know. It was Mid-State 64 Red Brown. That's why these were sent off, just because of the toning. Tone coins tend to sell for more, that's why. This one here is a 1955 MS Details, questionable color, and 1955D. And NGC had this as a 65-star Red Brown. And they put it in their questionable. Oh my goodness. That would be tough on some of these. Thinking you had some nice tone coins and problem-free PCGS holders, they put them in CAC and they're going to be worth more. 1956D, Unk Details, environmental damage. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, like I said, you can technically call any toning environmental damage because the coins aren't released from the mint tone like that. So I don't know. 1956D, it was at a PCGS holder of 65 Red Brown. And of course, CAC disagreed. And there's another. And it just keeps going, you know, as far as this was, like I said, PCGS Had a 64 red brown problem free. Now here is a 1926. This is a peace dollar, scratched obverse. And I'm looking at the obverse here, and there is a little mark on the cheek. I'm turning it in different angles, trying to see a scratch that's worthy of noting. I guess, yeah, there it is. There's the scratches right there. You can see it at that angle. You have to hold coins at different angles in the lighting to see. So this one was not previously graded by PCGS or NGC. This is just a submission. But I do see the scratches. You can see that. So I can kind of understand that. You have to really watch. Be very careful when you're grading these coins. You send them off. Because the 26 in mint state's, worth a little bit of money if it's 63 and up, especially. 1941, and there's another one. Questionable. Nah, I don't know about that. But it was 66 red brown on a PCGS holder. And I'm just going through these. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch more. Not all of these, like I said, are cents, but I don't have them in any certain order. There's another questionable. And yeah, PCGS had it, mint state 65 red brown. Can you imagine doing this submission, spending all this money, and then finding out your coins were problem free in a PCGS holder are now questionable? Mint state 64 red brown. I mean, you can take a look at it a little bit closer. Yeah. All right, moving on here. A lot more to go through. I want to show this. I want to show all these. 1921, MS Details, cleaned peace dollar. Now, this is very conservative. There's no clean lines. I don't know whether they think that the retoning hinted at the coin being cleaned at one time. Sometimes silver, when it darkly tones, means that the surfaces were messed with. And this is a killer right here. This was previously in a mint state 63 PCGS holder. This is a 1921. This is a big deal. This is a money coin that was reduced to, a couple $100, maybe a little bit more than that. But yeah, this is a tough one right here. Then we have another 1896 MS Details scratched obverse. So it looks like they're saying those are scratches on the coin. I see a reeded edge mark there. And this was looks like to me, this was just a submission. This wasn't a resubmission of a graded coin, previously graded coin. So some of these are just submissions as well. Here's a 1923 scratched obverse. Yeah, I guess the scratches are right underneath there. And this one was previously a mint state 61. Now 23D peace dollar in mint state has a little bit of value. It's one of the better early dates, beginner dates there. Yeah, I can see that issue there. We'll have some dark toning on that coin. Surprised they didn't put cleaned on it too, if they did the 21 that way. There's a 1934 peace dollar scratched obverse. And look at the coin. Man, I guess if you nitpick the scratches on this, you could say it is. That's for sure. This one was previously in an NGC holder, 1934D, mint state 62. Yeah, that's a tough one there too. That's a 34D. Yeah, a little better in the mint state grades. Then we have a 1922 mint state details environmental damage. It's a dark coin. I wouldn't have sent that one off. Here's the reverse. Yeah, I agree with that. That's got some weirdness to it. 1923 stained obverse. So it was a 1923 and a mint state 64 NGC holder. Wow. So they're going to penalize it for stains. I've seen a lot of those before in problem-free holders, which that one wasn't a problem-free holder. So I don't know. Does this muddle the water of grading? The grading companies? I mean, this is going to stir up some things eventually. You would think it would. Because if your precious $10,000 coin is a grade lower or has an issue, then it can't go into CAC holder. I mean, Not if you paid $20,000 for it or $30,000 for. I mean, that's crazy. Mint State details scratched reverse. So look at the reverse here. PCGS MS64. It's covered up, so I won't take that off there. Looks like there's a scratch right there. That's what they're talking about. Here's a quarter. 1942S. MS details wiped. Yeah, I mean, it's got some of that weird toning on it. When you see toning like that, typically a coin's been messed with. I mean, it just has been. And a 42S is not bad in a 64. That'd be why you'd send it off. You can look at the price guides. Some of these quarters are worth a lot when they got a mint mark, S mint mark, and they're in the high grades. That was an NGC holder there. Here's another one, questionable. Yeah. And this was in a previous 64 red brown NGC holder. All these graded coins, previously graded coins. Here's some more. It's another one, questionable, cent 37S, 65 red brown, 30 PCGS holder. Environmental damage on this one here. Some more cents. A lot of cents in here. 66 red brown, 34. See, be a little better there. And another one here that's cent, questionable again, and it was in a previous 4663 red brown. And there's another quarter, 48S. Like I said, these aren't in order. Questionable surfaces. Questionable, huh? Yeah, I mean, has some irregularities to the surface. I'll tell you what, you guys let me know if you think this is really conservative or what you think. This is a 48S66 and a PCGS holder formerly. And what do you do with these? There's a Silver Eagle. This is struck at West Point Mint. First delivery. Mint State 68. 2022. That's not a W mint mark, guys. That is the designer initial. Some people are still getting that confused. This was a 70. This was considered a 70. Now it's a 68. Wow. Where is the 68? I mean, how many marks does that have to get a 68? Wow. I don't agree with that one. There's another one, 68. First delivery, the same thing. Where is the marks? Maybe it's on the reverse. You can't see the full reverse. You can't really judge it. I'm not taking these stickers off. They're not my coins. That's the line of the tape there. That's not on the coin. That coin looks awful good. 68. Didn't deserve a 68. I don't know what the mission is on that. Another one, another 68. Same thing. It was a 70. Had all these 70s. Now they're 68s. That's 3 of them. Is there any more? Yep. A bunch of them here. And another one. This has got 69 this time. These were all previously PCGS 70s. Struck at the West Point Mint. Some of them were first deliveries. And there's a few of these. Few of these that were 70 got 69 or 68. So that is my first experience with CAC graded coins. I've seen them in the dealer groups and online, but to handle them and to look at the results and what they were in a PCGS or NGC holder before they were submitted is a little shocking with the Silver Eagles. And also, I think with one of the Peace Dollars, a couple of those. But the rest of them, I mean, yeah, when you start sending off coins with toning, you're risking a 50-50 chance of getting artificial toned or questionable. You know, that's just a par for the course when it comes to toning, especially when it's not that attractive. And I didn't find a lot of those very attractive to me. But anyways, you know, that's the results. So if you're planning on sending the CAC in the future and you have PCGS graded coins, you might not like the results. It might be a little scary on that, trying to cross over. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please subscribe to my channel, share this video, and have a great day.